my friends in the YouTube live session. YouTube only gives you 2 accounts per phone number, so I have 2 phones, 4 accounts. All 3 are blocked except for this one right now. So I figured I'd go a little bit of freestyle on writing books, you guys. Of course I'm gonna write some books. I just gotta get the missing chapters in, experience a little bit more life, and apply the knowledge, you know? But anytime you're writing, just take notes. Just take notes, my friends. The ancients knew about sounds more than given credit for regarding life, the universe, astronomy, mathematics, magnetism, advanced healing technology, and unseen forces, etc. And quoted information is everywhere. This is knowledge conveyed in signs and symbologies. Constants of substance, only a philosophy of Aristotle. Then science made sense of it. These are my notes. You know what I mean? Secret language. Wow. Wow, secretlanguage.com. Power of the trustee to caps names. Creditor pays bills. Okay? Appoint the judge. Read form article 56. Request EIN. These are things I wish you guys would pay attention to. You know? I preach it 24/7, but these are my notes and the books that I'm gonna make. I don't have anything to hide. Be transparent these days. But levitating sounds, tuning into life, master self, master your frequencies. Darkness flees. Darkness in a lit room cannot exist. Nothing, by definition, the word, it doesn't exist. The word nothing does not exist. You know what I'm saying? Vibrate higher. Vibrate higher. Put some monatomic gold in your DNA instead of fluoride, you know what I'm saying? But check it out, this is never ending. I got books. I got books for days. I need a publisher, you know? Truther publisher. Where do you want to start? Where would you like to start? Wow, monatomic gold, practicing scriptures, medical UCC, kids UC, how to unlock your straw man, become an American nationalist, courts, judge remedies, immortal consciousness. Wow, that was just page 1. Wow, that's the very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. Interesting, right? How Tesla proves flat Earth videos I've already done. This is a packet that's 3 books long. This is like another book in itself. So check this out. This is the shit I get banned for, though. This packet's what I get banned for. This one right here is unlock your straw man, become a sovereign, and I know people buying gold bars at goldbars.com. Mutuo proprio is the enforcement that the Pope is placing over all of Earth, so you have control over your status, which is the structure of the birth certificate. So you should take notes and maybe write books with me, you know, so that when we're gone, I know someone's around here teaching my daughters the right thing, so that they're secured party creditors and they know the difference between a creditor and a debtor. Because people want to just do it for the money, and I get that, but it's not about money because it's a full-blown debt system. But once you know how it works, this is FedWire, so I can look up your social security number with your registration date on your birth certificate, link it to your social, and link it to the warehouse receipt online, and that's the answer right there. That's the answer. But I don't do it for money. Money is just dead trees with satanic symbology on it. Don't you understand? You're messing with currency. You are the sea. You are the flow. You are the bank. You are the currency. It's all snake tongue. While we're on it, check that out. Compound definitions. If you're talking about property or driving or a car, you're talking about legal manner. You're owned. You are a slave. You are owned. You are owned. Know the difference between common law and natural law. Traffics. You know what I mean? Mentis commerce, trading, and bills. Know that shit. Stuff. Know this. Know the 7 deadly sins. How they manipulate and deceive you. What kind of system do you want to call justice that deceives people? Like, I take the underdog. Fuck you guys. You know what I mean? Masons trying to recruit. Fuck you guys. You guys are out there deceiving people. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Go read Genesis. Go read UCC code. Go study legalese language. How can you live a life where you're going out there and deceiving people? And how you're going to say that the difference between a rights and a privilege, and then manipulate them into a fictitious person. Administration code. Huh? Come on now. Transportation code is commercial fraud. Do you understand that? We don't use the roads for business when I'm going home or driving to a friend's or going to pick up my sons or daughters. Don't you guys understand how this is all working and being manipulated against us? Huh? You might want to study the sound origins of words. You want to do that. You want to do that. Hold them accountable. Hold them accountable for the things that they say when they say that they're conning, and that means to swindle. All right, my friends? Know the jurisdiction, the contracts. You know what I mean? Get 12 sovereign men in there and go arrest the judge for under color of law. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Imposing taxes without consent, depriving in many cases, trial of jury duty, tyranny, ravaged our coasts, burnt down our towns, destroyed our lives, our people, our Native Americans. I could go all day with this. This is the Declaration of Independence. Inner soul dependent on the government. Inside dependent. Their words are so manipulative. Anything that you need a piece of paper to give you rights, that means rights were taken from you to begin with. So look up inalienable rights and know God's law and UCC code and jurisdiction. Know your living trust. Answer it. You know? Subjugate debt. Subjugate debt. You know, there's good men in prison because the system has commandeered our estate. Your ship is your body, and it's been commandeered by pirates. You're out of the game. You're out of the game. So, again, this is all written stuff. This is like code. This is scriptures. This is breakdown of truth. This is how the government's swindling you. These are affidavit of titles. Because you do know that your notary is more powerful than court clerk. So get your affidavit of title in, redemption. These are just things that I think you guys should all be well aware of. You know what I mean? Notice and demand. Cease and desist. Cease and desist all collections activities prior validation of purported debt. Pursuant to Truth in Lending Laws of the United States Code, Title 15.16001, and the Fair Debt Collection Practices Acts of the Law, United States Code 1692, this notice constitutes a timely written response to your Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Notice in which you are attempting to collect an alleged debt which is not a dishonor of your alleged debt claim. They're just using snake tongue against you for you to consent to be conned and swindled into their senses because you don't understand how to do this and subjugate your debt with your signature, because your signature is legal tender. You know what I'm saying? Your signature is legal tender. And I don't even care. I'm being transparent. I'm so tired of everybody being asleep. So when anybody wants to get crazy and get serious, we can unlock your strongman, talk about the truth of your birth certificate and the origins of it, because right here, birth or marriage certificates now appear and qualify as warehouse receipts. Oh, you're married? That means you're nothing but a slave. You got a warehouse receipt tagged on. That's all you are, just a warehouse receipt. It says it in Black Law's dictionary. Go to court and try to tell me you're not. It don't matter what you think. You guys don't understand how the system works. You're manipulated into the matrix. It doesn't matter what you think. You know what I'm saying? This is a little taste. It's a little taste of free flow. Just free flow stuff. Exodus, advocating, you know, code for devilish moves. That's what they do. Your alphabet alone is a witchcraft. It's a satanic ritual. It's a witchcraft, okay? So what you guys should do is write letters on this truth. Write some letters on Nikola Tesla and how he proved flat Earth to be a flat and stationary consciousness realm. Earth being heart. Take the H, move it around, it makes heart. Move it around some more, it means the ear. Move it around some more, it's the ether. Put the dots together. Make sure you guys research elements and frequencies. Know how money's created. The yin and yang of money. We did this back in college. We did this back when we were 17 years old, talking about how money was created out of nothing. Thin air. It's created out of debt. It was created out of nothing. This is back in 1835. And even before that, the Cestui Trust in 1666, they manipulated your body to the bank way before they started making money out of thin air. No joke. You know, there's elements they're hiding from you. They're not teaching you about monatomic gold. They're not teaching you about how your portfolio is you know what I mean? Your portfolio is what? Your education's what? Educate means to lead out. Educate means to lead out. You know what I mean? Oh, look at that. Same mind level. Same mind level. 6th grade, 9th grade, same mind level. Don't know what that note came from, but, you know, pretty funny to go over notes and see how legitimate it is when you're writing a book, because it's a lot of stuff, you know. But tell me who Walt Disney is for $5,000, huh? Are the stalls come on? Does anybody have any information on technology filtering done to the internet, keeping people from researching free information? Does anybody have that info? Does anybody study numerology? Are there a lot of chemtrails where you live? Because there's a grip of them out here in Las Vegas where I live. Combinations of government patents in 1970, you know? Neil deGrasse Tyson, the Illuminati puppet. How'd you guys like him back in school, huh? Because you see, I don't think we live on a ball. I believe we are not on a spherical NASA-induced CGI indoctrinated globe cartoon ball. I know we're not. You know what I mean? The firmament means the sky, the vault, the azure, the expanse, the vast electromagnetic energy, the heaven, the torus, the consciousness, the heart, the vibes. I mean, what do you not understand? Like, you just go on Google, which is a 666 satanic circuit drive, find the first thing you can pop up, and then say, oh, that's just what it is. Not listening to anything that we're saying. That's the whole point. That's why we're talking shit. Because anytime you get on the compute, put it on, search it, you're in trouble. You're not pulling up the right stuff. And you want to debate? Why do you want to debate? Because the Michelson-Morley is undebatable. Aries failure is undebatable. Okay? NASA 666 CGI globe is undebatable. The De Palma effect is undebatable. I wish you guys would just look it up, you know? Like, you don't even have to be smart for this stuff. People are always like, well, are you smart? Do you have degrees? Do you read books? Yeah, I read a grip of books, and I got a grip of degrees. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, dude. Like that. Like, what does that have to do with what I'm saying here? Look up Operation Fishbowl, Operation Deep Freeze, Operation Dominique. Here. Zoom in on this video, pause it, screenshot it, send it to your friends. Somatic effects on sounds. Operation Deep Freeze, Operation Dominic, Operation Teapot, CGI globes. All ancient cosmology, especially biblical cosmology. And don't even start hitting me with Ra's Legion, because all Bibles are written in demonology. You see these little letters on this dead tree? Man, letters are witchcraft symbology. Do you understand that? Buoyancy, density, that to desensitize and cross out your internal youth and sin, even though density is something way different in Old English, okay? Do you understand how that works? Heliocentric, he of hell who lies, sins, cheats, and tricks. Every single word is demonic, especially all the S's in our words. Words, swords, swords. Spoon feed. Spoon feed. There's no proofs out there. There's books, cosmologies. Here's books. Look at. I don't even care about Eric Dubé, man. There's much more. There's Ezekiel's Wills. How about that? There's Firmament Enlightenment. There's Flat Earth Fight Club. There's Kirby Foster. How about that? I do my own observations. I take all the time out of my life and away from my daughters and away from my business and away from what I've been enslaved to understand how to eat, to teach people this stuff. And I don't even ask for money. I don't ask for donations. I don't ask for money. And if anybody ever did and does want to do that, any sort of donation or any sort of dead tree that comes this way is going to go toward enlightenment on this plane. That means trees on every damn block. Taking your money and going to grow trees with them. Bring that dead tree back to life. No more hunger and bums. I'm talking huge giant trees on every block. Okay? Okay? Go upside down and inside out. Research for yourself, Geocentric the model. Research what a shill is. And what a shill website is. And why there's shill websites and shill liars out there. Research BPA chemicals, man. Go do science. Go do science. Look it up. Go do science. Where's the Earth curvature? What's the Earth curvature? per mile squared. Ask yourself the question and go do the research. Because you better know, we're immortal creatures. We don't never die. Death is just a human construct. Everything is cycles. You're coming back. You're coming in cycles. The karma wheel is very real. The wheel. Karma wheel is real. Is very real. Ezekiel reels. Wheels. New World Order religious solutions. Page 1. All right, ruling families know the past and the future that will of the people can defeat all of their military and all of their monetary might. Vietnam was a perfect example. There is no doubt that these ruling families can be totally defeated by turning their 3 worst fears into reality. You understand that? You understand that? Despite all the red flags in life, there's many things that you don't understand. Problems even exist. It does not exist. It does exist. And the good news is there are solutions. You know, and it's exposure, lengths of cover.